If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so a quick little video for the new evolutions. It's a right back evolutions. So we're gonna take a look at some of the different options that we have going on over here. This evolution is gonna be a right back evolution. So evolutions should be all the way at the bottom because I saw it a little bit earlier today. So future stars right back power up. I'm assuming it's future stars. So the first improvement here is play 2 matches in any mode using your active Evo player in game, and then win 2 matches. You get stat boost and you get slide tackle plus. The slide tackle plus, it's a cool thing to get for sure. Honestly, for fullbacks, it's not necessarily too bad, especially when someone is kind of like breaking through on goal and you have slide tackle plus to kind of like lunge for the ball last second because they do some pretty crazy animations. So that's not necessarily bad. But I think the main thing with this evolution is definitely going to be the upgrades when it comes to base card stats, right? So Scott's obviously the card that shows up first, 89 rated in comparison to the blue card. The blue card, the green card is just as good as the blue card. So what happens with this one when that happens? Oh, figures. So 245k for this one. This one's now extinct because of the Evo. And the evolution makes her pretty decent, to be fair. Shadow chemistry style, so 98 acceleration, 97 for sprint speed. Good pace area for sure. Defensive stats massively increased. She is 5'4" though. So I'm curious to see how that actually performs in game. But body type wise, she has a short and lean minus. So not too bad, to be honest, when it comes to defensive capabilities. Some decent stuff there. Playstyles wise, she now has slide tackle plus, whipped pass, jockey, anticipate, and relentless. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. She's actually looking pretty decent, especially on that shadow chemistry style. She has no jumping capability, so if someone goes for a far post cross against you, you're pretty much cooked for the most part, right? But not a bad option. I have seen what I think could be better, to be honest. We have a Carvajal card here that if you used Crossing Crusader on him, and now you can use the FS right back power up. Again, you get a pretty nice version of the Carvajal card that on a shadow chemistry style looks like is decently formatted as well. Medium work rates, 5'8", 3-star, slide tackle plus, whipped pass, block, and first touch. I would say with this card, maybe like one more improvement, and you can give him like an anchor, you know? I'm talking like more for the current meta of the game, you know what I'm saying? To be really, really nice. But again, if you went in this direction, not too bad. This is not a paid power-up, right? It's just like, it's a regular, so that's pretty decent too. Good playstyles to work with too. Obviously, the main thing is going to be the links, because some people want those links, especially if they did the Atenia card, right? Arsonist, huge W for the Benfica fans. Because this card provides you links in your team. He is still a 3-star player, so not too crazy there. It would be nice if he was at least a 4-star weak foot, but if you are a Benfica fan and you did get this inform card and you put him into triple threat to wingback, you now have an even more usable version of his card. And to be honest, guys, like meta-wise, he could be pretty decent, right? Like if you were to use this card in a team, the main way that I would see him being used would be as like a center mid on stay back while attacking cover center. And then you could also try him out as a right back, but he's not a lengthy on a right back, so just be mindful of that. But he has really good physical stats. Passing is there, dribbling is there. I'm sure he has a lot of play styles. He does. I think about his like real life stuff, right? But yeah, this card definitely looks really cool. If you went in the route of sentimental, big W for the Benfica fans for sure. I think that might be his best evolution. It is, yeah. So it's the best version of his card. So for people that were going in this route of sentimental, you got a pretty decent Benfica card. I've actually faced Arsonist like 2 times already. Because of people wanting to do like the founders on like Rafa, but that was only in like division like 5 or 6. But afterwards, like people don't really use those types of guys anymore. At least from like what I encounter. This is a card that I'm more interested in, DeMarcos. I think this card could be really good in game. Like really, really good, because he is very, very well formatted for the way that he would perform in game, because he's 6 foot tall, right? So physical stuff is there, but he has whipped pass, he has intercept rapid. So rapid to work with a higher pace is definitely a W. But the thing that I like is that when you give this card a Shadow Chemist style, it puts all of his defending stuff in the 90s area. And then for physical, his physical stats is already in a fantastic area too. The one you can argue being on the lower side, which is not even low, is the 84 jumping. But this card looks really good in game. Like, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he currently looks like the best option of the bunch, right? Like, he's the one that's trending like one of the least in comparison to some of these other cards, but I think that he looks absolutely brilliant. Like, I think he's the best option for this evolution, in my opinion. Lorenzo also gets a pretty significant upgrade as well. This card is formatted in a way where, like, if he gets a card in the future, he'd be really sick. Because let me show you guys something really quickly, right? So if we go over here and I show you guys some of the cards. So if we were to go to Lorenzo, right? So take a look here. Controlled player. I don't know if it actually changes from here. It does. Good. So the thing about Lorenzo is that he needs a card in the future that puts him at like a 95, 95 minimum for pace, while being able to give him an anchor. And then these cards, these stats are slightly increased too, because he's a controlled lengthy player, right? So the lengthy pushing pace out of the card even more would be a huge W. This card right here lasted a fair amount of time for people that are building the Serie A teams. And to be honest, I sometimes, because I don't really see Serie A teams that much, right? I sometimes still see him, very rarely, but I still see him sometimes. And obviously the main difference between that one and that SBC card is going to be in the playstyle plus, because this one has block plus, then the one has slide tackle plus. To be honest with you guys, I think block plus is takes the W there, right? As an SBC, especially, that you could potentially evo in the future. Who knows, right? If they drop something like that for a card like this, right? Let's see if there's any other relevant meta options to work with here. Okay, so we have Klouse. From the Inform gets a 90 pace. See, the thing about Klouse, though, is that Klouse is actually pretty nice, man. Yeah, Klouse is actually not bad. Defensive stats in some areas is kind of low. Physical stats is also low. But Klouse is the type of guy that in-game, like, he actually performs really well. Like, I like him a lot, personally. Will I like him more in the future if I could provide him with an anchor chemistry saw and I can improve the base card stats for physical? 100%. But not a bad selection, right? Especially if you still have the Inform card, who is also extinct, because he's pretty decent, right? He's a pretty decent card. We have some of the female players, Ravelli, who plays in D1 Arcama, so you can't really go wrong with this one either, to be fair. Especially if you have someone like Diani in your team. She's 5'5", actually has physical stats. Pace, like, guys, at this point, I think pace needs to be as close as possible to the high 90s, especially if she doesn't have like quick step or rapid, right? But she could still be pretty rapid because she's a smaller player, right? Female body type could be decent to work with as well. This guy who has an evolution currently. Look at this one from Diogo Dalot. Oh, he gets a pretty significant upgrade, actually. Look at this. See, significant. Is he controlled lengthy on this? I don't know if he is. Dalot. Evolutions. This one right here. So on a shadow. Yeah, controlled lengthy. That's pretty good, actually, because he has 99 sprint speed with that, too. That's not bad. 4-star, 4-star, high, 6 foot tall. Yeah, good physical type player. Playstyles, slide tackle, technical, first touch. He doesn't have a lot of defensive stuff, eh? Just slide tackle plus. Relentless is actually pretty nice, too, to work with the work rates. But yeah, not bad if you went in that route as well. Pedro Porro gets one, 87 pace. Lewis gets one, Mazraoui. Arsonist again. Tavernier gets one. Tavernier looks pretty decent. Ryerson, this is from that other card, right? They had the Centurion one. I remember this one. Ryerson for that one. Zimmerman, Wilms, Rota. Hey, for the Greek fans, not bad there either. Welcome to Evolution's Bruiser Wingback. Crossing Crusader, FS right back. Not bad. 5'11". You're going for sentimental with the Greek players. I was about to say Uruguay. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I mean, there's a bunch of like sentimental ones in here, obviously with Johnny Cash. No, I'm just kidding. Matty Cash. He has a pretty significant upgrade as well as an Aston Villa right back, high work rate, 6'1", good defensive capabilities, lacks in physical, but the height could make up for it, to be fair. So not too bad there if you want to go that route as well. But that's pretty much it for like the more relevant cards, in my opinion. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. In my opinion, I think DeMarcos is the best option for this right back one. I think he looks the best for how he could potentially perform in game because he's a bigger guy. You know, bigger guys, they help you a lot more when it comes to defensive capability. So just be very mindful of that when taking a look at that card. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.